Commissioner Kershaw, first to you. We know about Five Eyes as intelligence sharing. This takes it to the law enforcement, rubber hits the road, I guess, approach to Five Eyes. Why is this grouping so important?
So the Five Eyes law enforcement group, known as FELEG, was created about 16 years ago to look at leveraging our capabilities to attack and make maximum impact on the criminal environment, in particular in relation to transnational serious and organised crime, but also any national security threats. So as a group, it's a very powerful group, and we have common goals, common threats, and we use our capabilities to deliver maximum impact.
Now, Deputy Director Paul Labate from the FBI, how is transnational serious organised crime a national security threat to all of our countries?
Kieran, first, thank you for having us here today. It's great to be here with colleagues. To answer your question, I think we progressed and advanced significantly in this way in our understanding of the threat. You know, we've long understood that in the law enforcement community, but now we've seen at the highest levels of our governments where there's been a recognition of what you just said, that transnational organized crime is in fact a national security threat. And the reasons behind that are many. It impacts our economic security in terms of billions of dollars in fraud losses that we see perpetrated by these groups, and even more importantly, it impacts people's lives, health, safety, and welfare. We look just in the United States last year alone. For the first time ever, we exceeded 100,000 overdose deaths, and that's the result of these organized criminal groups distributing drugs of that nature and bringing harms to the communities that we serve. And that's our top priority, protecting health, safety, and welfare and the citizens we serve. So in that way. And then you look at the effect on our democratic institutions and our societies. Organized crime breeds public corruption, and it has the potential to undermine those values that we hold so closely. So for that reason, it's so important that we're here today. And really, we work together day in and day out to counter this threat, which is becoming increasingly global in nature. So thank you.
No, absolute honour to be here. It really is an exclusive opportunity to chat to all of you in one room. Director General Rodhouse, to you. We know many cartels, triads, Italian organised crime, have been using encrypted communication services. How do you, as law enforcement, ensure you can identify and then charge and bring to justice criminals when they're communicating in secret?
Well, that's a challenge, but you're right. Organised criminals need to communicate with each other. That's their business. But it's also their weakness and our opportunity. And you're right, they make it hard for us. They will use technology in ways to try and frustrate our ability to access their planning. But recent operations show, here in Australia, but across the world, that there is in fact no safe space for criminals to communicate. And that's because of organisations and bodies like FELEG, because it means we are collaborating, we're sharing expertise, we're sharing technical know-how, and we will continue to do that to keep ahead of that threat.